Oh, hi!
Hi everybody! So last Christmas my daughter asked Santa for a dollhouse and I decided to make one for her. I really like this modern style of dollhouses that I saw on an Instagrammer One Brown Bear. She goes for sort of a Scandinavian look in her dollhouses, which is very minimalist and modern looking, and I really like that for both the dollhouse and my home. So I really enjoyed making this dollhouse and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I hope it will inspire you to make your own dollhouse using everyday materials. The dollhouse itself is actually a bookcase that I purchased from Ikea, and I love how she can use it to store her books in or other things after she outgrows using the dollhouse. So let's go inside. The bed and the pillows I purchased the rug from One Brown Bear. It's basically just a PDF file that you download and print out. The swan wallpaper is also from One Brown Bear. The toilet is actually a repurposed toilet that I got from the Moku Moku toilet candy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it before. I made the sofas myself, and the rug was actually a fabric sample that I got when I was thinking about doing pillows for my house. Most of the artwork in the house are just images that I found online, and I resized them using Photoshop. And then I just covered everything in packing tape to make it a little more durable. Now let's move on to the kitchen. I made this stove using a little wooden box, and I also just created the images on Photoshop and then Mod Podged it onto the wooden box to make the stove. The table I purchased from the dollar store, and the seats are made of wooden toy blocks. And here are some dolls that I got for my kids to play with. So I just want to show you that I got a lot of stuff for my daughter's dollhouse from the dollar store, the 100 yen store in Japan, which is pretty awesome. The first thing that I used was this little wooden box that is used to store chalk in. And I bought 2 boxes, and I made a bed and a stove and sink, and it served as the base for 2 sofas that I made. So the 100 yen store in Japan has this really cool miniature section. There are all these cute little pieces like the car and the milk jug and the bear, but I didn't buy any of these things because I thought they were probably not child safe. I wasn't sure about the quality of the paint that was used on it, and my daughter might put these things in her mouth. However, I did end up purchasing this kitchen table. I figured it was only made of plastic and metal, and it seemed safer than those other ceramic pieces. And then I tore off small pieces of this little bush, and I put them in a small metal container that I also found at this store. You can probably do the same thing with any fake plant that you find in your local craft store. So there's also another miniature section just around the corner here, and they have tons of cute stuff. But this really didn't fit the aesthetic that I was going for, which is more of a modern minimalist look. So I ended up not buying a lot of these things, even though they are really cute. If you like this sort of rustic, vintage, shabby chic look, then you might want to check out Kando, which is the 100 yen store in Japan if you live there. So what I was going for was like a clean look, so I found these clear desk organizers, which I thought would be great to use as a shelf, or like this 3-part desk organizer. I used it as a shelf for my daughter's dollhouse. And then I think I used the 1-box organizer as the vanity table in the bathroom, which would be like a substitute for the sink, I guess. You can also use this one as a table. And then these $1 towels would be great, I think, for blankets or bedding, but I ended up just using scrap fabric that I already had. And then I used the sponges here to make sofas and a mattress for the bed. So now I'm going to show you where I bought the toys for my kids. I bought them at this store called Dadway, which carries children's products, and it's a collaboration between Kidea and Disney. I think that Kidea is part of Bandai Toy Company, which I think I saw on the label. They have all sorts of characters, from the princesses to Tigger and Pooh Bear to Mickey and Minnie, Cinderella, Buzz Lightyear, And this is a Japan limited collection, so you can only buy these in Japan. So I went nuts over these. I just stood there and looked at all the characters and picked out some and put them back, and I really couldn't decide which ones to get because I really just wanted to get all of them for my girls. I thought that they were so adorable and unique, and I really love to buy wooden toys for my kids because I feel like they're heirloom toys and they could be passed down, and they seemed like they were really good quality. This dollhouse is made especially for these Kidea wooden figures, but it was really expensive. I think it was around $250. I just couldn't bring myself to pay that much for the dollhouse. One toy will run you about $6 to $7 US per piece, and I think it's kind of expensive, but I justified it by telling myself that they're really good quality and they were also Japan limited, unique to Japan. This Pooh Bear game I thought was so adorable. You try to balance the characters on the boat, and you can buy the boat with all the Winnie the Pooh characters for about $60. When I first saw these, I saw them set up like this as knobs, but they're actually, I didn't realize that they're actually toys. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this toy set for kids? Would you buy it for yourself? And which character is your favorite? I think mine is Ariel. So here are some of the characters that I picked out for my girls, and even though I made my daughter the dollhouse, she seems to prefer playing with these toys using her ordinary wooden blocks. I think it probably gives her a little more flexibility to be creative and come up with her own scenarios. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my dollhouse and of these dolls. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate your support. See you next time. Bye.
Bye!
Next week, I'm going to have a tutorial on how to make a sofa, a modern sofa for your dollhouse. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss it. Thanks again. Bye.